Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well today. Episode 19 of the Race to Division 1. We are 2 games away from either getting promoted or winning that division title. And we've got a brand new team. Check it out, the 4-5-1 formation. I gotta use new formations, man. I love using new formations. This is a great little hybrid that we've got going on. We've got Lavezzi, Pedro, a lot of my favorite players. And we got to see how the 4-5-1 works out for us, man. This is a formation that has been widely underused on both FIFA 13 and FIFA 14. Now, I understand why people didn't use it on FIFA 13. It was not a great formation, but you never know what happens to formations throughout the course of the years. As new FIFAs come out, other things get better. And things that worked last year just aren't so good anymore. For example, the 3-5-2. The 3-5-2 was really, really good last year. Almost everybody used it. This year, not so much. You got to use, I think, more of the 4-back formations work a lot better this year. But in our first match, a 4-1-2-1-2 Serie A team. And I'm sure you guys have been coming up against a lot of Serie A teams as of late. I sure have. Multiple games back-to-back, full Serie A teams. It's a very popular league this year on Ultimate Team. But in this game, it was raining. And boy, do I hate rain. I just wish EA, I mean, I know they're trying to go for the realism. I know, I get it, but rain just makes me go nuts. Luckily, Handanovic saves that shot from Muriel. So we end up getting a bit lucky there to start off the match, but I was trying to settle into this 4-5-1. You know, you got to learn how to play a formation every time you switch, and you'll notice it's at 42 minutes now, so it's taken me quite a while to even get my first shot on goal, but ultimately, I ended up kind of settling in. You guys can see a nice patient build up here. Di Natale is going to try to get a shot on goal. His defender steps in at the last second, falls right back to Andrea Pirlo Tevez. What a move, but Ogbonna, a goal-saving slide tackle there. That was 100% going in, but a great slide tackle by Ogbonna. Pedro gets ambitious with a long shot, but the god that is Handanovic is in goal. You're not going to be scoring on him from there. Again, Andrea Pirlo down the wings here. We find none other than Pedro making the run. Another shot on target and another save by Handanovic, because that goalie, man, oh my goodness. Handanovic is by far the best goalie I've came up against or used. Another save by him. And these are great looks on goal. I mean, they're not crazy, you know, awkward shots. They're great looks, but he's just making great save. This time, he gets his first shot in the second half, and my Handanovic ends up making the save. Luckily, we don't concede. 90th minute is approaching. It's still 0-0. Trying to do whatever possible. We feed Balotelli with an over-the-top through ball. He makes a save, and then makes another save. Is this real life right now, EA? Is this real life? I mean, this man is out of this world. I was literally just laughing at this point because I knew this was coming right here. I knew the 90th minute was going to come back to haunt me. He has 2 shots on target the whole game, maybe 3 in total. And finally, he gets one in the 90th minute to break the deadlock and take the lead. So we get one more chance here, one last chance. Pirlo to Balotelli. Balotelli! Right over the crossbar, and we end up losing that one, guys. Can you believe it? Maybe it was the rain. I have no clue. I mean, I literally think I outplayed him that game. To be honest with you guys, I felt like I outplayed him, but sometimes you lose games even if you outplay your opponent. So you got to live with it. And I was still happy with the 4-5-1, though. I wasn't upset with the 4-5-1. I felt like I got my fair share of chances. No complaints. I can't really do anything but get into the next game. Our last game of Division 5. In order to get promoted, we have to win. We have to win. And again, we come up against a Serie A team. One more. I mean, this is maybe 4 in a row. 4 Serie A teams in a row. It's been crazy how many I've been coming up against. But he's using the 4-4-2 with the 2 central defensive mids. One of my favorite formations. And he's going to start off with a cross. Gomez with the volley. Goes off my defender. Handanovic is in goal. So we don't have to worry about anything right there. But we're going to go down the wings ourselves with Di Natale here. Could have crossed it, decided not to. Try to get with the easy pass. He makes an error. Balotelli with some space. And Buffon with the save. At this point, I started just playing too quickly. I started playing too fast. This one falls to Pedro, and I just shoot it without even thinking twice about it. It goes off his defender. We get another corner. So we're going to try to go ahead, whip this one in with Andrea Pirlo Chiellini. How is the air up there? 39 minutes in, finally, we score a goal with this team. I mean, goodness Christ, every single shot has been saved by these keepers I've been coming up against. It's been really, really tough. But second half right now, awkward touch by Lavezzi. Balotelli uses his strength, and it doesn't switch to the right player. You guys see right there, it switches to the player opposite of Balotelli, which just drove me nuts. I end up conceding. Remember, guys, we must win this match. A draw does nothing for us. Tevez with a finesse shot that goes just over the crossbar. Candreva now down the wings for him. He's going to cross it in. Chiellini defends that perfectly. So I knew this guy was going to revert to crossing because nothing else was working for him. We're going to try to go down the wings ourselves. Decide to go with an over-the-top through ball to Balotelli. Balotelli just gets overled just a little bit. Couldn't get to that one. One more chance. Di Natale one-on-one with the keeper. All he has to do is finish. What? Oh my, I was stunned. At this point, my hands are up in the air. I'm shaking my head. I don't know what to do. How in the world did Di Natale miss that? I will have no clue in my life. But we still got to keep trucking. Time is running out. 87th minute. We have to hold the ball. Don't lose possession. We don't want no 90th minute antics because at that point, we're for sure going to be staying in the division. So hold the ball. Make sure you don't do anything dumb with it. Di Natale. We had Pedro alone. I couldn't get the pass off. He's going to rush this one. Try to go for a counterattack. Gets a chipped ball right to Di Natale. And Montoya saves the day. Gets back on defense and saves the day. But the ref also called foul on Di Natale, so we end up getting the ball back, and we're going to go with the short pass, and we have time. The ref gives us time. 90th minute, we got time for one more attack, and that's it. Last attack. The season is on the line. Are we going to get promoted? Lavezzi with a turn, with over-the-top through ball to Buffon. Oh my goodness, but look what he does. Look what he does. Oh me, oh my. 90th minute. We must win this game. The clutch genes turn on. Buffon makes the error. Gets headed right to Balotelli. He finesses it. Oh my goodness. Thank you, EA gods. We end up walking away with a 2-1 victory. A very, very well-played match on both teams right here. We end up getting promoted to Division 4. Now remember, guys, we should not have 4 losses because one of them was a freeze loss. So we shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. But thankfully, EA paid us back for the previous game. And we walk away into Division 4. And that's going to be the first division we don't win the title. So a little bit disappointed on that part. But 32 wins, 1 draw, 7 losses. Not the best record in the world. But you got, I know, not too bad for changing formations almost every single episode. I've been using all kinds of teams, all kind of formations. And we have to keep adjusting to every formation I use. So, and you know what I just realized? This is embarrassing. I didn't even need a win. All I needed was a draw. All that excitement, all of that nervousness, palms sweaty and everything, and all we needed was a draw. Wow, that is certainly embarrassing. Woo! What an insane game. In any case, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the race to Division 1. We are now into Division 4. There will be another episode tomorrow. Make sure to give this a like and share it if you enjoyed it. And if you want to see daily FIFA content, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I mean, what else you gonna do? Catch you guys all tomorrow. Later.